Hello, I am James Crozer and I'm going to talk to you about P1 Unit 2. So today we're going to talk about an application form currently. The application form, there are a few essential bits that you're needing for the application form, which are the name, the address, the date of birth, the gender, the phone number, the contact address and an email address. These are considered essential bits of an application form. You also have to provide two references usually. One must be on your last employer, but an employer does not have to give a reference by law. You will also have to fill out a DBS, which is a Disclosure Bar and Service form. This is to check any minor crimes, such as hitting a child would come up on that, and that may get you that may not get you employed, but it depends on what it is. And that is done every 3 years. Also, you need to check. They will check that you're not on the children's violence list, which is more serious. And every person on that list cannot get a job where they are working with children or let alone with children. This formerly used to be called List 99, and the DBS form used to be called the CRB check. What is a reference? A reference is a summary of your employment. It answers the question of where you're a good worker and what were your strengths and weaknesses. It will tell any issues with children that would have meant that you had to leave that last job, or any issues that they have at all with you that the new employer can check out. Also, you'd have to fill out your employment history, so where you worked previously, and also they would like there to be no gaps in employment, because a gap in employment might suggest something illegal has happened or you've gone to jail for something. This therefore means that even though you're allowed gaps, they'd like a suitable reason as to why there is a gap. The qualifications you need to have: you will need a degree. All teachers must have a degree of some kind, usually in the subject they're teaching. Also, they'll need a postgraduate certificate in education, specialised in their age group they'd like to teach. The PGCE means you're a qualified teacher status and can teach at any school in England. Also, a lot of international schools that are English in foreign countries such as Bahrain, Abu Dhabi, Kuwait, France, Germany, Italy, Spain, all those countries where there are a large number of expatriates, where there is an English school, you can teach at with a PGCE, but some nations and countries might ask that you have their equivalent PGCE instead, or as well. The job description basically describes your roles in more detail than what you already know. So you have to act in loco parentis, which is Latin for acting as a parent, which means you need to take steps that all reasonable parents will do so. You also need to do health and safety, such as a risk assessment for classroom work and trips. You will need to teach BTEC business to students of sixth form nature, girls and boys. You'll need to be a form tutor, and you need to do extracurriculum activities such as Duke of Edinburgh, Combined Cadet Force, sport teams, or anything else like that as part of your role as a teacher. There are many qualities that Shiplakes are looking for, such as the person specifications, such as have you worked in a boarding experience or had experience of a boarding environment before, because then you'll know what to expect roughly. Have you had experience of sport, e.g. teaching or coaching a sport? Have you had a high role in your previous job that's looked upon in Shiplake quite favourably, such as Mr. Bloor used to be head of department at his old job, now came over here to teach business and economics? Are you qualified to oversee any extracurriculum, like Mr. White, who's the team leader of BTEC Business, who is leaving at the end of the year, is qualified in many other things as well as working with CCF. Also, one question is, do you fit in? Do you have humour? Can you be calm and rational? Because this is a school, after all, and there are many children, and children aren't always prone to learning how you want them to. So you have to be calm, but also decisive. Do you have a good rapport with students? Because if you don't, then they're not going to want to learn from you, and they will question why you're here. That is all from P1. Thank you.